Hello, Earth and Space Science students. This is our second instructional video for Unit 1, Week 8, the last week of this unit. And this is going to kind of go along with your study guide. So the way the study guide is set up, if you had me in 8th grade or any of the Wilson science teachers in 8th grade, the format is really similar to what we did in 8th grade science. If you're a current kid or now an AL kid, uh, you'll get used to it. And then the format will be same, just the questions are different. The way we usually organize this study guide, it's kind of based on that vocab that we did way back in week 1. So we'll be kind of reviewing the vocab because your test is also partially vocab too, as well as some of those big ideas and concepts we've been talking about in this unit. So you're going to be able to use your notes on the study guide, not on your test, but on your study guide, and then obviously what you remember to answer the questions. And then this is a tool that'll help prepare you for your test. I have it listed as a performance grade on Google Classroom. It kind of depends on the teacher that you have. You know, if you're in Virtual Academy, if they're going to make it a performance grade, the way I usually do it, at least for me, is I do it as like extra credit on your test. But it kind of depends on the teacher. Just know it is a performance grade on Google Classroom, so they might then grade it that way. So make sure you do it. If you look at the lesson plan portion here, we have a video about that Parker Solar Probe. So if you want to learn a little bit more, you sure can there. And then this is just something to play around with. We were talking about gravity and orbits last week a lot. And so this is a PhET simulation where you can kind of play around and mess with that. So I like to, like I said, turn everything on here whenever I do these. And you can kind of see the orbit of Earth. It'll kind of trace the thing. If I make the sun less massive, it's going to change the orbit here. It's going to go farther away. I can zoom out if I want. If I make the Earth really massive, it should go closer towards the sun. It's not really doing that. But if I make the sun more massive, then it should go and change its orbit to be closer. You get the idea. It's just something to kind of play with and see or reiterate what we should have been seeing in those different activities last year. You can also do it to scale, which just makes it really zoomed out, so I like the model better. It's easier to see. Actually, it might crash. See how the gravity's increasing and boom, oh, Earth is gone. So just something to kind of play around with and visualize what we were learning about last week. Tune in for the directions video on how to do your study guide down here, and that's about it. Have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.